Hello, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human. Here today to talk about you don't need any more advice. Go within. Trust yourself. Welcome to the channel. This is the place where we help you hack through the jungles of consciousness so that you can discover the hidden treasures inside of you. And my friends, I am in a feisty mood today. I'm making this video early because I was having a moment and I was like, I want to capture this on camera and share with you the mindset that I'm in so that you can embody it yourself. You don't need any more advice. You don't need to watch another single video on manifesting. You don't need to listen to me anymore. I'm not that's pretty bold, but you don't need anyone else's strategy, tool, story to motivate you. You don't need this stuff. And I say this from the most loving place possible because today I'm over it. I'm over so many other manifesting coaches on YouTube, all of their advice that contradicts, one person says this, the other person says the exact opposite. All of this, looking back, if you could just step back for a moment, take a pause, it shows us that it doesn't matter, right? Things work in manifesting because we believe they work, because we believe that there's a set of rules, that this is a law, and we have to follow these certain rules of the law. We have to obey in order to receive what we want. Guess what? You're God. I don't use the term God lightly. Based on my upbringing, I'm very hesitant to use that word, but you're the center of it all. Everything you are going to ever experience in life, you have generated. And you know where you find the ultimate answers? Inside of yourself. Inside of yourself. It's way easier to go listen to somebody else's story or tool and try it out and then be like, oh, it didn't work or it did work. But it's the belief in whether it was going to work or not that actually made it work. It's not the thing that you did. And so you don't even have to listen to this. You can literally go within yourself and claim and decide and declare and step into the full power and knowing and omnipotence of who you are. Who you are. I'm so over it today. I had a meeting this morning and it was interesting because this individual triggered certain things in me. Like old wounds I didn't know were still there. And I could see how I could play them out and believe that they were true, and continue the story and perpetuate it. But I knew the rule, even this rule. You don't even have to remember this rule. This is the beauty of it. There are no rules. The only rule is that there are no rules and that you get to create exactly what you want. You get to generate your own experience. And how do we do that? By going within. And I just decided my rule is, which I made through trial and error for myself. So yeah, it's going to work best for me because I went within and I made my own rules. It occurred to me this week. It's like, go make your own rules. You're God, you're creator. You are everything. You're the center of it all. You're the epicenter of your experience. Make it for yourself. Make your own rules. Trust yourself. We're so conditioned to listen to what everybody else says, to take the advice of the authority figures, to listen to science and, whoever we put on the pedestal of knowing more than us. And the fact is they don't. They don't. And what happened with this individual this morning I was interacting with is that he tried to give the illusion that he knew more than me. And that I started to believe it for maybe a few minutes. And then because I started to believe it, I started to have a feeling, that negative, icky feeling of a trigger of oh, maybe I'm not in the club. Maybe I'm not worth. And then I was like, oh no. And I stopped and I remembered I am the center. He's not the center. He's not on the pedestal. He is not the center. So whatever you are putting above you, whether that's your circumstances, whether that is your, whatever it is, whatever you think is keeping you from your goals, they're already yours. They already exist. You are them. You are your goals. You are your manifestations. You are your dreams. You are every experience. You are every sensory experience. You're the trees. You're the birds. You're the grass. You're the people you meet. You are everything. And that's kind of like literal. You are everything. Everything you experience is you. And not in a sense of being pushed out. And because I'm not a fan of that analogy, but maybe you are, that's okay. That implies separation, right? Being pushed out implies it's separate from me. There is no separation. It's all you. It's all you. All of it is you. And really, it's time for all of us, to just step inside of to come inward and to make decisions from that place of omnipotence, from that place of being all-knowing, being all-seeing. Like that is you. You are that. And claim that power instead of letting it go to waste and tossing it aside like pearls before swine of your 3D circumstances. Claim it. It's yours. It is yours. You have every right to stand in that and say, I am this. I know what's true for me. I know what I have. I know who I am. I know what I believe. And I trust in this. I trust in something I can't even see yet. Like, for instance, I'm planning this big conference for work. It doesn't exist yet, right? I spend time with it every day, like hours and hours with this conference, this thing that doesn't exist yet, right? And I'm thinking of every detail, and am I worried about not spending so much time thinking about it or having to let it go or all these dumb rules that ordinary humans who are trying to help and trying to do good, I'll give them that, have imposed upon your godliness. So, are you going to claim that godliness? Take it back. Take back your godliness. Stand in it. It doesn't matter what anyone says. There are some things I just, I don't talk about with people because I'm like, this is how it is, and I don't care what you say. And it's easier just not to say anything. It's just like, this is just how it is. And I did it this morning at the meeting. I stopped and thought to myself, that's cool, guy. You do you. I'm doing me, and I am the authority on me. I am the ultimate authority on me, my experience, what I have, who I am, what I'm gonna have. I am all of that because all of this is me. This is my world, my rules, my say. So, I invite you to find that truth for yourself. Find it in yourself. It is there for you to claim. You just gotta be bold enough to claim it. Try it. Try it for a week. Try it for a day. Just let go of everybody else's opinions, even your own. Even these standards and judgments that we think are true, they're not true. They're us. We're creating all of it. Says who? Says who? That's one of my favorite questions. When I think of a limiting belief, like says who? I'm God. I'm the creator. I'm the center. I get to decide. That kind of power, that is what bends realities. That kind of power, that is it, and it doesn't even matter if reality bends because it's self-perpetuating, that kind of power. So, try it out. You don't need a lick of advice. You don't need to watch another video. If you like watching them, that's great. But I'm just saying, you don't need it. You are whole and complete. Just as you are, you're everything. You're all of it. Everything you could ever want is already inside of you. That's the treasure that's inside of you. So I hope this was helpful. If you liked this video, leave a comment below. I'm happy to engage with you. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.